Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back once again to our program, The Legal Perspective. Once again, my name is Aluwega Fatih Kadunabi, a legal practitioner. I am a counsel. I work with Master Legal Advocates, where I am an associate advocate, and I also do other businesses, but mainly I do law. For starters, we are going to proceed with our program, The Legal Perspective. In another language, you can call it Manyamateka. Swahili simanyi, but that's it, The Legal Perspective. And today, basically, we're going to remind ourselves on the judiciary. Obalite esiga eddamuzi. Esiga eddamuzi kyeki, tuyalaba esiga eddamuzi kyeki, ani akulira esiga eddamuzi, biki ebibeera mu siga eddamuzi, amakooti ge mugendamu oba gy'olina okugenda oyinza kugenda mu kutandika, and so on. And for starters, we are going to look at the formation of the government. The government has three arms, or you can call them organs. It has the executive. The executive is headed by the President of Uganda. We have the legislature. The legislature is headed by the Speaker of Parliament, and the legislature. When we talk about the legislature, we're talking about the Parliament. And we also have the judiciary. The judiciary is headed by the Chief Justice. So going forward, today we are going to talk about specifically the judiciary as the arm of the government, because it is within our line of operation in our program, The Legal Perspective. Maybe in other programs we shall look at other arms of government. In our next program we can look at the legislature and the executive. But today we're going to look at the judiciary. So the judiciary drives its mandate under Article 126 of the Constitution, where it provides that judicial power is derived from the people and shall be exercised by the courts in conformity with the law and the people's values, norms, and aspirations. So in the first place, the article is saying that the judicial power shall be exercised within the law. But the judiciary shall also put into consideration the people's values, norms, and aspiration. What is the best for the people? What's the best for the people? If one culture is repugnant to our constitution, the judiciary shall take into consideration the law and the aspiration of the people and the culture. And we shall look at the case of Namazan Serunkuma, where the judicial officer held that a marriage between people, a woman and a man from the same clan in Uganda Kingdom, it is illegal under the law. Why? Under the law, it is not legal, but the aspiration and norms of the people of Uganda, it is bargained to their aspiration and norms. That's why in that case they heard that the marriage between Namazi and Seru Nkuma was illegal, because the man and the woman, the bride and the bridegroom, were from the same clan. So going forward, that was just by the way. Mbadengeza ko kunyonyola engeri gye practicing amateeka vis-a-vis the aspiration of the people. Ebintu abantu abo mu kitundu bikibi byebakolerako nebyebagala ennono zaabwe in actual sense. So we're talking about, so we are going to talk about judiciary nga yo. It is designed in a way that it has hierarchy in itself, although that buli hierarchy n'abeerako n'akolaki n'agikulira, but as the judiciary, it is headed by the Chief Justice, who heads the Supreme Court. Now the Supreme Court has different justices, but it is headed by the Chief Justice as the main man or woman, as the case may be. Then the Deputy Chief Justice heads the Court of Appeal. But for starters, we are going to start with different courts as forming up judiciary. For starters, we have the Supreme Court, we have the Court of Appeal / Constitutional Court, we have the High Court, we have magistrates courts. So we shall start from the bottom and we go to the top notch. So we shall start with the magistrates courts. The magistrates courts, as a court into obazoindo kuita court ezawansi nga magistrates courts zinamuna zo hierarchy, and we have the chief magistrates court and also have the magistrate grade 1. Currently, back in the days we used to have the magistrate grade 2, but right now they're being faded out. So for starters, we have the magistrate grade 1. We also have the chief justice. The chief justice is the head of the magisterial area. For example, we have the Nakawa chief magistrate. We have Butambala chief magistrate. You have Masaka chief magistrate. So the chief justice is the one who is the magisterial area of the particular jurisdiction. We also have the magistrate grade 1. So going into detail, magistrate grade 1, we shall go into the jurisdiction. So to handle their jurisdiction, okutandika ne jurisdiction wakati wa omuntu n'omuntu bazoyinza okuyita civil matters. The magistrate grade 1 oba omulamuzi w'eddala erisooka guyinza okuyita magistrate grade 1 ahandolinga emisango egitasukka subject value yaayo oba okugibalirwamu kwayo nga tegisukka millions 2. okugeza kwa yonna nti kinobe yawola kawugube millions 15. Wabanga bafunyewo obutakkaanya ogenda mu court, tagenda mu high court, tagenda mu chief magistrate court, omusango bakuteeka magistrate court ne bakuteeka wansi wani wa magistrate grade 1 because yalina monetary jurisdiction. Omusango ogwa tegusukka millions 2 gugenda wa magistrate grade 1. ogwa gusukka millions 2 gugenda wa chief magistrate. So chief magistrate ahandlinga misango ki mu civil. Mu civil, chief magistrate ahandlinga emisango egitasukka na millions 5. Ahandlinga emisango egitasukka millions 5. Asobola okwaliga omusango nagona kasango gusukka millions 5 embalirwa yaagwo okuba nga attaka lino bbanga sali nga bali yaagwo tegusukka nga tesuka millions 5 biba nga tebakayanira obanga enkana tesuka millions 5 so kwa 3 kasaziba nga tezisuka wesuka aziba zigenda mu high court. So okudayo wansi magistrate grade 1 ahandolinga emisango gya criminal. Emisango gya criminal gyonna okujjako egyo egitwala sentence ey'okuttibwa oba okusibwa amayisa kyeki okusibwa obulamu bwonna mu kkomera. Oguba ngusukkako omusango oguba nga gutwala a death punishment or life imprisonment, kibategeeza nti kugenda mu kooti yaki eya chief magistrate. Chief magistrate asobola okuhandlinga emisango gyonna okuggyako omusango ogwa death penalty. Emisango gya death penalty mulimu murder, bwekiba nga kikalasibwa nti watta basobola okuwa ekibonerezo ekyokukola ki ekyokutibwa. So kati egyo emisango egy'okutta olina genda muki mu high court. Treason na biki byonna you're supposed to go to the high court. So that is the jurisdiction of the magistrate courts. Okujjako, the chief magistrate is the one who supervises the magistrate grade 1 in the specific magisterial area. That's the jurisdiction and the application of the magistrates courts. So going forward, now we're going to look at the High Court. What constitutes the High Court? Who is the High Court? Under which law is the High Court established? So, the High Court, for starters, it is established under the Constitution of Uganda, under Article 138 of the Constitution as a symbol of justice, and is the third court of record, the order of hierarchy. We shall look at that, the order of hierarchy. So the High Court has original jurisdiction, original unlimited jurisdiction. When we talk of original unlimited jurisdiction, Chibete and High Court, it is open on the jurisdiction as to the subject matter and to the offenses. So it can try any offense under the law and can try any matter under the law. So omusango nabone gwa gusukka amezi 5 twalogeddeko nti zo ziriwa mu chief magistrate. Omusango nabona obagwa billions meka, whatever amount of the money, it's supposed to go to the High Court, and that's the where the jurisdiction lies of big sums of money. So wala abaganga bakayanya mugundi mu court entongo lawo mugagga gwaito mugagga akanya mu magistrates courts omanya tanatuuka mu ssali abachi, but that's by the way. So the High Court, which cases can it try and which cases cannot try? So a cases which so crying as a cases zonna. So ezokufa zikizonna zonna, it can the High Court has unlimited jurisdiction to try any case. The High Court is headed by the principal judge and responsible for the administration of the court, and has supervisory powers over other judges of the High Court. And other judges of the High Court have supervisory powers over the magisterial areas over their respective jurisdiction. So we talked about the High Court jurisdiction that has unlimited original jurisdiction. So you can see any case, you can institute any case there without going to the magistrate courts, but you should make sure or not make sure until your claim is above 50 millions. If not, your case will be will just be dismissed. Umaga filing ngate webuziza waje ina kulaba okusinza ku jurisdiction jeina, you end up losing dismissal of the case with costs, or you can be inconvenienced in one way or another. So ebintu bino programs zetukola wano sigamba teneri akola owachi bambu tuzikola abantu amanya amateeka, no, tuzikola omuntu wa bulijjo atamanyi ekyokukola, because lwaliro mbadde mu kooti nosanga bambi omuntu nga yetwaye omusango yeewolereza omusango ukimi yakyekolera, so kati wabeera nga afunyeko ku some clue of the law kimuyambako naye okukola ki okuproceedinga. So going forward, we are done with the High Court, so we shall have a simple break and we come back. Thank you so much.